Welcome back to another episode of Careful Boys. Today we have 3 women with us, and we also have 3 guys here. So what we're going to do is we're going to argue over who has it harder during childbirth, men or women. And no matter what, you have to take the side of the men, Subin, because you've actually been through it.
Easy. Right. Let's do it.
Is this even a conversation?
Can we kick them in the balls and see which one they feel is next?
Your body will never be the same. Do you know your vagina just rips?
Do you know how much?
Do you know that you can't go on a trampoline and you have to tinkle every time?
Our lives?
Vagina to your butt, it's just ripped.
Do you know that sex is never the same?
You can't eat fish. You can't have sushi for 9 months.
No, you literally you can't jump on a trampoline all the time.
You have sex.
You can have sex, you can for sure have
all
sex.
the time, over and over and over, and we get it.
You know, I can't play games anymore, you know that? There's no playing games anymore. Yeah. Like, this is
Video
rough.
games is a big part of his life. Now he can't play.
You can play them with your
Why?
kid.
You can hold the baby with one and sit here and then...
You shouldn't put any kid in front of monitors or gaming screens for until they're 1 year old, 4 months.
You say this now.
The peanut's 4 months already.
My fiance has a 4-year-old, and he said that at the beginning too, but eventually you're like, just take the fucking iPad. Just take it. You just need a second.
Well, obviously, I mean, when it comes to that point, yes, but now don't get them stuck to it.
Yeah.
Don't get them stuck to it.
But for childbirth.
Yeah, the birthing process, how was that for you?
Dude, that was so rough.
No uterus, no opinion.
I had to hold the hand. Oof.
I'm sure it's rough for men to see the person that they love go through the most.
I think that,
been through.
Yeah.
That was hard.
besides the joking part, that was the hardest thing to see my lady. Like, 'cause she said she didn't want to go, she didn't want to do epidural.
Was she all natural birth?
All natural.
Fuck.
All natural, and it only took 7 hours total.
Wow, good for her.
Since it started, yeah.
That sounds so long to
How many people do?
Well, I know there's people who do longer.
7 hour natural?
That's in 7 hours of pain
Like,
for
give
her.
me every
So
drug.
the whole process since the water broke, it's been 7 hours.
not
Okay,
bad.
that's short then, right?
Birth, like soon as the water broke, it was only
it's a work
4
shift.
hours. And then the push was only 2 push. 1, doink, 2.
Shot right out.
Shot right out. But we really had a good doctor. I'm not even gonna lie. That doctor was on point. But seeing her in pain was brutal. I was just like, yo, fuck this. Let's just put the
It's almost
epidural.
harder than the pain itself, probably.
It probably was.
Did you see it?
I saw the whole thing. I saw the whole
I
thing.
just making eye contact with the.
I saw the whole thing, the whole process of how she did it. And, I feel like if someone was giving birth on the street randomly, I could probably help out. I saw the whole thing, step by step.
Wow, and you remember it?
Rip and everything,
The
the
POV
head
though.
popping out.
Everything. I almost passed out towards the end.
No,
don't
it's
even
not
know if
gross.
I don't even know if I would
don't
wanna
think
see
I would
that.
experience that point of view personally if I'm giving birth.
I don't think I would
I can't even
see
see
that.
something coming out of me.
You don't want like a monitor?
I'm like, just have a mirror.
You don't want an Oculus where you can see that side?
I have an Oculus, so I guess I'll try and download that one.
Just hook it up to CCTV. Yeah.
Can't wait to do that when I get home.
No, I don't even
Yeah,
want to
it's
look at
like-
it when it's nice down there. I don't want to look at it when it's angry down there. That's...
I don't want to see a giant baby come out out of my.
Giant baby?
Look, it's beautiful
Like
at the
12
end of the
pounds?
day. It's beautiful.
And this
Yeah.
is why he's the one with the beautiful child.
Yeah, dude.
It's beautiful because you're like, that's why it pisses me off when these days when the dudes go like, oh, I'm a woman now. I'm just like, what?
How is that?
That's why it's harder.
Because what the girls go through, what the girls and the women's go
Oh, because they don't have to go through the stuff.
they don't have to go through those things and they're trying to claim they are. That's
It's also hard for them probably mentally to feel like they're one way and.
I don't know.
We
Look,
should just ask a male seahorse and see what they say because they have to carry the...
but we
Why
ain't
isn't the male
seahorses.
seahorse just the female seahorse?
Why?
Yeah, that I don't get. What the fuck? When I first learned about that, I was tripping out.
Why don't they just switch it? There's no rules to this thing.
Does that have a wiener?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, it was fine.
Yeah, maybe he has wiener.
He's a wiener.
No.
It's a long vagina, dude.
Scientific.
Maybe he's more abusive.
Oh yeah.
First of all, shout out to the ladies. You guys are so strong and so awesome. You guys can literally create and hold babies in your
Yeah, I was trying to find
awesome.
I was trying to find an argument for this, but I don't really
It's very difficult.
It's
other than being
hun-
there. Like, what can a man do to make it
Yeah, I try to do everything possible.
Be a doctor.
Easy.
Be a doctor, yeah. Yeah, if you're not a doctor, then I mean,
Here's the
get out.
The shittiest part is you can't do anything about the pain.
Yeah,
That's the one. Yeah.
In your wife's case, where she didn't want to take epidural, yeah.
And also the beginning week of the baby coming home is like you can't do shit really, besides the fact that she wants water and stuff like that. She has to be up all the time breastfeeding, and then you just feel bad.
Yeah, your job is to support her in
Yeah,
any and every way
to make it as
possible.
easy as possible for her.
Any and every way, but then sometimes you just the hardest part they still have to take that, which is horrible.
And that's just after, like during pregnancy, like you have morning sickness, your
Oh, yeah,
feet
for
grow, and you're like your arch just goes away.
I feel like you're just uncomfortable the entire
Your
time.
calves
Goes away.
just fat.
But the weird part is like she missed having the baby in there. She missed
Really?
being- She's like, oh, I remember feeling every part of you, and then you're just like, why the fuck would you want to go through that again? It's like,
And a lot of women have the postpartum depression too.
Yeah, that's real,
I have
right?
mad
Yeah,
respect for
that's
all
fucked
the.
up.
Yeah.
yo, shout out to the ladies though.
You said Aaron, you never want to have kids.
I mean, like if I like find my person and that happens, like I don't think I'd be upset with it. But kids have not really like been on my radar probably since I was in college.
Oh wow! So you've kind of known for a long time that it's not.
Yeah, like I mean, like I never was against it. Like I always liked kids. I grew up with like, you know, like brothers and sisters. Like I have a brother, but like we have like a very close sisters. And then like I'm a niece and nephew. Like, you know, like I grew up with kids, but I don't know. Like they were never really like on my plan.
Yeah.
Right.
Like like if they happen, like I'm really not mad at it, but it's not necessarily like.
You want to be a mom.
Yeah, like I think I would be a great fucking mom.
I think you'd be.
I think I'd be a great mom.
Just doesn't define who you are.
But I just, yeah, like if that happens, cool. But like I don't.
If it doesn't, it's
Yeah, if it doesn't, I really don't think it's. Honestly, I think the thing that makes me saddest the most is because I know my parents would love to be grandparents. Like I genuinely know that like they would love to be able to do that. Just
Yeah.
because like I like, you know, like they fought, but I had such a good upbringing. Like they're still together. So like I got that cool thing with them. So that's probably the only like aspect is that I know that like my mom would probably love to be like a little grandma.
Yeah, I think that's I put the same pressure on myself because my parents are older, and I'm like, oh man, I would love for them to have a grandkid before they go. But then they've never once rushed me.
No, they never
I
ever
just
have.
that myself. I'm like, yeah.
No, they
Like the guilt.
never made me feel bad about
Yeah.
it. And they were even down here just to visit for my dad's 65th. And like they even made a funny comment about how they have a couple of my baby things. And my dad's like, "You don't really want them, do you?" And I was like, "Well, Dad, like I'm not saying no." And he was like, "I know, but just like your mom needs to hear every now and then." I was like, "Sorry, Mom."
Oh.
But like again, like they're really supportive, honestly. Like I was very lucky. Like they're very supportive if their daughter wants to do acting and is down here has no money. So they're very supportive.
Pretty sick, man. Yeah.
They're so proud.
My mom asked me if she wanted her to be my surrogate. I was like, what?
What the heck?
I was like, because for a while.
That's another level, though.
I know. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I don't think that's a viable womb. She's like, what? I was like, I don't think that's like habitable.
Her womb to her face.
Dusty, musty, and they're like, she's old.
Your baby's gonna come out old. Benjamin Button.
No. I was like, if I get a surrogate, she's like, well, you wouldn't consider it. I think we could bring us closer together. I was like, you are a
Closer together.
sick lady.
Be like, Mom, we're already so close.
That was weird.
Getting old.
Your mom's creative, dude.
Well, I told her, I was like, I don't know, it'd be cool to be able to afford a surrogate, kinda. And yeah, she's like, I was like, are you fucking with me though? I think she might have been fucking.
maybe.
But if it's your own mom, is that common? Am I being like,
I've never heard of that.
okay?
Never heard of that. Yeah.
Someone in the comments would be like, they do that all the time. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know.
I've never.
Doesn't
heard of
mean
that.
it's okay.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd like that angle.
I don't.
How do you feel after the doctor told you just to have a kid?
That
To
shit was
cure your
hilarious.
endometriosis.
Oh
What?
my God, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, well, you know, in our studies, having children typically tends to, you know, alleviate the endo. So just have a kid. Great.
Oh, cool advice.
You're like, okay, I'll do that next week.
Pretty sick doc, man.
No, let me just get fully stable. It's
like, I'll help you out.
Yeah. Maybe, I mean, there's a good chance he was like trying to make a joke there, but I think that his execution was poorly executed.
Maybe you shouldn't make jokes if you're a doctor talking about endometriosis.
Like he was
Yeah.
trying to like ABC it, but like he did not close on his always be closing.
Yeah, no, I don't think he read the room.
Your face
Yeah.
alone was probably like the fuck.
Dream was always being a comedian.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did
his
not.
Dream jokes wherever he
Was he Asian?
No,
Oh.
he's white.
Asian doctors.
Oh yeah, I would
Was
have
he
thought.
like young or old that he was like, have a kid?
He was, like, how old was he?
Yeah, like was he like,
Estimate maybe in his 40s.
oh, so not like an elderly just
Yeah.
being like, have a kid, it's fine.
Not like a grandpa vibe where
Yeah,
he's
I
like.
was thinking like a grandpa being like, have a, oh no, that was like,
Really bad at
Also, that's
humor.
not the answer to that situation
no.
for anybody.
No.
Yeah, like take on this. Like,
Yeah.
No.
That's probably not advice you should be giving as a doctor.
how cool though if you were a kid and then, or like, how cool if someday your parents told you, hey, you know why we had you?
It's because I wanted to get rid of my
Mommy
endo
had
pain.
owies in her uterus, on her uterine wall.
The kids were like, did I make it better? Like,
Yeah,
But
and
nope,
then we
it
got
came
you.
right back.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
I don't think doctors should be making jokes. Period.
You don't think they should be allowed?
Not
to?
even like a little.
Not even a little, man.
Not even on the off the clock.
What if it's funny though? What if it's really funny?
Yes.
It's funny.
Because we listen to doctors and they're serious. It should be serious news only.
Oh, okay. So you don't want a doctor to be like, oh, your baby's.
Hey, you're ill. Ah, just joking. You know what I mean? Like,
Would you be
not-
pissed if your doctor
That's not-
joked with you when the baby was born? He was like, oh, it didn't make it.
Oh my god, that's
And he's like, I just
brutal, man. I'd probably go to jail.
just joking. Yeah, 100%.
I go to jail that day.
That's just a lie.
Yeah, that's a lie. That's not a joke.
dude, talk about it. And then he's mad that none of you are laughing. He's like, whoa, tough crowd in here.
Exactly.
I'd probably sue him.
Not billing your insurance.
I would sue him.
For a doctor making a joke like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
You're a fucking doctor.
I feel like you can see for so many things.
Malpractice or some shit.
That's a pretty messed up joke, huh?
Horrible.
Came from your brain.
So childbirth overall, would you say rated 1 to 10 difficulty for you as a guy?
In compared.
And yeah,
To a
like
woman.
how many points? What was it? Scale of 1 to 10. How hard was it?
I mean, it wasn't really hard for me, but I'll give it a 7.
7. Wow,
sorry,
dang.
what?
7 points over a woman.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't hard. You mean talking about the literally giving
Yeah,
childbirth?
it's harder for guys than girls. Yeah.
No, it's harder for girls.
No, it's not. Not today.
No, it's harder for girls.
It's a stretch. There's no way. There's absolutely no way that we could even.
it is a stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way.
There's actually. There's.
So what? Okay, it was
You guys know who
crazy.
Jason Kelsey is? Jason Kelsey is like professional football player. He's like
Travis Kelce's brother?
His brother. Yes.
Oh,
So there's like a kind of like this funny thing that went online. Is like when his wife was giving birth, he like like you see him like just lying down on the couch that they gave him provided at the hospital, and he has like his own personal fan. He's just sleeping
Yeah, well,
because he didn't know what else to do. He was
I
just
couldn't
like,
do that. I couldn't even do
Well,
that.
it was his second kid, so he was like,
Okay.
I already know how this goes,
That
and I
makes
can't
sense.
do shit about it.
That
so
makes
let me
sense.
just
Yeah. That
rest
makes
over
sense.
here.
At least he was there, right? Some dude.
Oh yeah, 100%. At least he was there.
Agree. Yeah, I had to be next to her the whole time. I couldn't even lay down. I felt so bad.
Your empathy is strong.
You did good, dude.
Yeah.